Hello, hi everyone. Good evening. My name is Clarabella. I work from ClickNurse. Now, ClickNurse is a recruitment agency which specializes in recruiting nurses to work in different healthcare facilities all over Ireland. Although we're hoping to branch into UK, but currently we're still in Ireland. I'm going to continue the question and answer series which I started a couple of days ago, and there were some questions some people asked which I've been trying to answer so that, from time to time people can refer to it and get satisfaction over the questions that they've asked have been dealt with. We did some series part 1, 2, and this is the part 3 series. If you have not watched the previous series, please go back and watch them. I'll also put the links below so that you can refer to them at a later stage. Now, one of the questions that I'm going to deal with today is one of the questions that says, what will my salary be? Now, a lot of times people want to know what earning potentials are in Ireland. It's quite understandable. Although compared to UK, Ireland pays a little bit more. UK will be at £22,000. Meanwhile, Ireland will be about €32,000. Now, if you do the exchange rate, you'll still find that the money equivalent is still high compared to what Ireland is going to, give you. So that'll be one of the reasons for you to actually come and work in Ireland, because you get more pay for your time or more pay for your knowledge. You're also likely to get higher pay in Ireland if you have more number of years of experience. As long as you can evidence this and showcase that you have this number of years of experience, there is proof and evidence to show this, your employer is more likely to actually pay you more. And also, Ireland considers dual qualified nurses. That means just because you have dual qualification, for instance, you might be a registered nurse and also a midwife, or you're a registered psychiatric nurse and also a children nurse, so that kind of stuff. But as long as it's a dual qualification, your employer is more likely to pay €1 added to your salary for that qualification. The government minimum starting salary for those who are coming from overseas to work in Ireland is €32,000. So when you start, any job you're being offered will be within that range. You're more likely to get more as the time goes on. If you do more on social hours like evenings and weekends or night shifts, that will increase your pay rate as well. So if you're coming to work in Ireland as a pre-reg nurse, your starting salary probably will be around €24,361 per annum, something like that, in that range. But usually in Ireland, your salary will be ranged based on your experience. For instance, for starters, you'll be starting at €32,000 per annum, and then go all based on your experience. And that varies from employer to employer. But if you work for HSE, they will put you on a point scale salary based on the number of years of experience that you have. Okay, so for further information about salaries, you can visit www.inmo.ie, which is imo.ie. I'll put the details below. Okay. Another question I got says, is accommodation easy to find in Ireland, and how much will I expect to pay? Accommodation is a big topic in Ireland because there is so much influx of people coming to Ireland and there is little accommodation, so which is driving the prices, especially in the big cities like Dublin, Galway, Limerick. You have Waterford and Cork. These are the 5 major cities in Ireland. Now, accommodation could be quite expensive in some of the major cities like Dublin. It just goes through the roof. But those who live in the suburb, that's why a lot of people go out to live in the suburb of these cities, because they find accommodation a lot more cheaper. Or if your employer actually is situated outside the main cities, then you might find yourself, living in some of the nearby urban towns and villages where accommodation is a lot more cheaper. On average, you would expect a weekly rent to be around €250 if it's in one of the major cities. A lot of people want to save money by sharing accommodation. What this means is you probably live with other people in the same house, maybe a 3-bedroom house, and then you have 3 people sharing the accommodation and paying the whole rent together, like contributing money to pay the rent. So it might be an option for you that you want to consider. Or if you want to live alone and find your own flat, so expect to pay a little bit more, because to find a 1-bed flat, the prices range and are quite expensive, especially in the big cities like Dublin. Now, there are websites such as dat.ie, www.dart.ie. This is a website where landlords and agents publish occasionally or maybe regularly. They publish properties that are to let or for sale. So you could go there and look around and see what properties are in the area you're looking to move. And also you could find some properties or accommodations in rent.ie, which is www.rent.ie. I'll also put the links below so that you can go and check yourself. Now, there are other property websites as well out there for finding accommodation in Dublin, so you might as well check, Google them and check them out online. But some of these two websites that I've mentioned actually have a good number of properties available in all areas in Ireland, so you could actually go and have a look yourself and have an idea what accommodation prices are in the area that you're looking to move. But for the main big cities, the 5 big cities that I've mentioned, you are likely to find that accommodation prices are a little bit higher there. Another question we have here is, what public transport is available in Ireland? Ireland is covered by the rail network called the Irish Rail. It is also covered by a bus service to all major cities and run by Bus Éireann, or rather the Irish Bus, and also other major cities have their own urban bus services. So when it comes to the bus services, all around in Dublin are served by Dublin Bus, and there are single and double decker buses. They normally run from 6:30 a.m. to 12 midnight or 12:30 midnight, past midnight, and the times vary depending on the route. After these hours, there is a restricted night service, so bus service is always restricted on a Sunday morning and bank holiday. A timetable can be bought in most news agents, and there is a route timetable for all major bus stops, so the minimum fare at present is about 85 cents. But if you're using the bus frequently, it is worth buying the monthly bus season ticket. The main bus station in Dublin is Busaras. Buses to all the areas of the country depart from here, so you can also get bus service to Britain from here. Bus goes on overnight to ferry to Wales, and this is very cheap way of getting to England. So if you want more information about the bus services, you can go to buseirainn.ie, that is www.buseiraenn.ie, and again I'll put the description below. For Dublin buses, if you want more information about that, just go to www.dublinbus.ie. I will also put the inscription below. Now, trains to all areas of the country, including Northern Ireland, depart Dublin from 2 main stations. Now, the Houston station is one of the stations that train goes from the west to the south. And Colony station is another station where trains go from the north to the southeast, including Belfast. So if you want more information about the train services, just go to www.irishrail.ie, and again I will put the description link below. Now I'm going to talk about DART. DART means Dublin Area Rapid Transport, which is spelled as DART. Now Dublin has no underground rail system like London. So however, there is an urban train that runs around Dublin from Dublin Bay to Bray to Howard, known as the DART. So this is very pleasant, and a new electric rail system which runs every 10 to 30 minutes. Now there are taxis available in Dublin. You can actually book taxis, we have Uber, we have different types of services that you can check. You can use Google and it will be able to show you what types of services are available in your area. You can also use Google to actually Google taxi services in Dublin, or taxi services in Bray, or taxi services in whichever area you are location, and directly Google will show you the taxis available in those areas, and you can actually call them and contact them. So it's quite easy to find taxi services, but sometimes when you live in some of the areas that are not urbanized, or rather the rural areas, you'll find that taxi services may not be as much as they are in the urban towns or the cities, the big cities. So it's just be mindful of that, but also it's something that you can find easily or book ahead of time to go to whatever journey you want to go to, in case some of the restricted services are not available for you to actually take advantage of to go to where you want to go to. So I'll put some useful links below so that you can actually go and explore them in your own time. But at the moment, that'll be it for now today, and thank you for watching. See you again next time, and please subscribe and share this video. Please hit the bell notification button so that whenever we upload more new videos, you'll be alerted, and do not forget to like. And see you again next time, and thank you. If you have more questions, please do ask, and we'll be able to make more videos to answer your questions. And thanks again for watching. Bye for now.